Hello everyone, I'm Bruffy1322 finally. I've just done this intro, but I was streaming on Twitch instead, which I didn't realise. We're here with a special content creator stream showcasing kart tracks. And for this first race, everybody's going to get out of their karts and have a bit of a wander around. Because this one's a little bit special. But yeah, as I said, these content creator streams, they're on a bit of a hiatus. As far as the community verified program goes, but in terms of the streams themselves, we're still going to be doing some curated tracks. So all of the tracks in this stream are kart circuits that you can download to your game. You can play them. We've got at least one track on each platform. And this is the one that gave me the incentive to do this. When I saw a video of this track and all of the little extras that it's got, like this viewing platform and, you know, stands and things like that, like, it's such a good idea. I'm a sucker for stuff like this. You've got the pit lane coming in there. You've got areas for people to be like stewards and marshal posts and things like that. It's just such a cool idea. I love all this little extra stuff. So I thought I'd get everybody to go out and have a bit of a wander around before we get into the karts. So let's everybody get in the karts now and start the race at, we'll say 2 minutes. Give everybody a chance. We'll all line up at the front. So yeah, all the tracks in this stream are all kart circuits. We've got 3 on PS4 to start with, then we've got 1 from Xbox One and 2 from PC, but we're going to be playing the Xbox One track on PC because the Xbox One track was ported to PC, so it just makes it easier so that I don't have to go across three platforms in one stream. We are going to do a mid-stream switch to PC, but yeah, if anybody wants to get any of these tracks, the links for them all are in the description, and these are some properly good karting circuits. They haven't been submitted as part of the community verified program and tested. They've just curated content. I'll go through the pit lane, let's see what that's like. It's just curated content. Oops. So, oh, that's one hell of a crash. So basically tracks that have been pre-selected as some really great examples of karting circuits on each platform, and I'll showcase them, give them a bit of a spotlight because Rockstar aren't going to do it themselves. And if you want to play some properly good, high quality kart tracks, since they now exist, all the links for them are down below in the description. Master went for a pit stop, nice. And the thing that caught my eye about this one, it wasn't just, you know, all the extra features, it's the way that it's been built into the that unfinished construction site building. I think that's where we are anyway. If we're not, it's done a very good job of like making us feel like we're inside a building. Like, you can see all these incredible views. Imagine if a kart track existed like this in real life. We're above the mall. Do you know why I thought it was that construction site building? Because of all these like pillars and stuff. I thought, okay, well, the creator has like smartly used some of the props that are all available. Is everything in this track props? That makes it even more incredible. That illusion is really well done. It fooled me. I genuinely thought this, like, the only way that this could have been done to such a high quality was utilizing like an existing building and putting it inside the building and building it there, but this really does look like it looks so good that we're actually inside a tall skyscraper. That's really impressive. That's even more impressive than I thought it was. But yeah, if you've been itching for racing proper kart tracks, well, high quality kart tracks, I know that there's a lot of kart tracks that are out there that people might have made or something, but they're not going to be up to the same standard as what we're going to see here today. They're all linked in the description, so feel free to get them and try them out, because we're obviously starting off strong. The thumbnail is the final kart track that we're going to see as well, and that looks really impressive. Just really, really such an impressive creation, and it's amazing what people can do with the props in the Rockstar creator, the content creator. And it's absolutely worthwhile me showcasing these tracks, because this is the sort of thing that Rockstar should be pushing out. They should be putting this kind of thing into the game. When karts were released, a week or two later, the amazing creations that the community have made, like this, should have been put into the game by Rockstar and given a spotlight and allowed people to utilize the karts that they'd bought on better circuits. Especially when karts were actually relevant and people cared about them when they were first released. This is such a high quality creation. I'm so impressed. But rockets though. Like, the amount of skill required in the creator to make something like this and give that illusion of where we are and all the little finer details. So impressive. So there's our first one, but we've got some more to do. We've got 6 tracks in total, and I thought it's just worthwhile showcasing these things. They really missed the opportunity to take advantage of the hype of karts by making kart races and the creator. I know, right? They really missed the opportunity with this. The fact that there was a year gap between karts being released and them being available in the creator is just, it's almost criminal. They should have not released the karts until it was ready in the creator. That's the sort of thing, that's the sort of quality that can be done when you have creators who know what they're doing, experienced creators making these tracks. That was so good. So yeah, even though the submission forms and everything for the community verified program are closed, we are going to still do some of these streams with I guess we'll keep doing 10 laps. We can just go at the start on this one. But yeah, we are going to still do some streams with sort of curated content, so tracks that I've found and have been put forward by people in the creator communities. Some of the higher quality stuff. It makes sense to still showcase some stuff, even if it's not through the whole community verified program. But that will return for next gen, as I've been saying. I think next month we're going to do snow tracks. So hopefully we'll be able to tie it in with when the snow is available in GTA, and we'll do some tracks that are specifically for they're specifically made to be played when snow is available, or at least they're better when snow is available. Because I've experienced a few before, and they're always good fun. Yeah, if they skip the snow this year, I know, right? Could you imagine? Oh, what a scumbag! Say boring old fart with the 30 months of membership. What? Content creator stream at this time of day? I know, right? I sprung it up on everybody, but it was necessary. Thank you very much, Sir Boring Old Fart, for the 30 months of membership. So, a track around this area. I mean, it makes sense. Utilizing the grandstands of the amphitheater as sort of seating for the kart track as well. And look at that building on the right. We got trailers on that in that inside section. Like, I love all the little details like that, especially on a kart track where you're not going to use too many props. Like, they're going to be short circuits. You can use some propping on some of the finer details. Like, that building on the right is what a creation. We've got a you know, rounded section with bridge, so we go underneath the track. It is really smooth as well, yeah. Nice and smooth transitions. Now these are kart tracks. People are so creative. It's impressive. It's amazing what people can do in the creator. Like, these are some seriously high quality creations. You can't just go into the creator and make something like this. Like, it doesn't work like that. Hours and hours of not only in the creator on the specific track, but also the experience of creating tracks for years to be able to know what to do to build something like this. It's a little bit more than just putting checkpoints down on a few bits of road. A bit too easy? No. It's also a kart track. I don't think it has to be, you know, we're not doing competitive racing or anything on kart circuits. They're just meant for a bit of fun. There's enough challenge in this to make it interesting. But it doesn't have to be, you know, proper event track circuit levels of difficulty in regular cars. They're kart circuits. Good backmarkering from Fritschul. This is so good. It's so much fun to just drive as well. It's rare that I've done a racing karts that is just fun to actually drive. Like, karts aren't all that interesting, honestly, from a driving experience. But this track is making them interesting. I think it's some of the higher speed corners. Managed to hold on. Stole it. The floor is so good, I know. Some light elevation changes are enough to make a kart slide out, so this track can be played. Yeah, the elevation changes really add to that. That was so much fun to drive. As much as I loved the first track in terms of like the feel of it, like that was way more interesting to drive, just because of the layout, the elevation change. I think just the nature of the corners. But again, kart circuits, they're short, they're going to have different aspects to them. You're going to put in, if you're going to race some kart races, you're going to do the first track just as much as you're going to do this track. Easy dub. Thanks for the GGs. That was so good. Again, the links for all these are down below. We're doing the PS4 tracks first and then the others. This would be great for random. Oh, god damn it, Phil. Right, we'll keep it on 10 laps. That seems about right. This one you've all seen in the karting video, but I thought I would include it. I'm going to go Vito Classic on this one, I think. But yeah, this one you've all seen in the announcement video when I was talking about the fact that kart races are now a thing. But I thought it's worth showcasing anyway. Gonna show some of the best kart tracks on PS4. I'll have to include this one too, even though you've seen it. If you've seen that video, of course. So good. Genuinely really impressed. Like, this is what we needed to make karts interesting. They left it a year before karts got interesting. Yeah, go at the start. God damn it, you guys. At least it's not raining inside at the start of this one, this time. It's pretty cool. We've had sort of a full outdoor track, a full indoor track with this one, and the first one was kind of half outdoor, half indoor. So we've had a mix of all of the different types on PS4. Oh no! Vito Classic is a little bit more difficult. Give me the finger. I'll give you the finger. Karting with the buds, giving each other the finger as you go past. Oh, again, that same corner. Struggle in the classic. Yeah, the feel of indoor tracks is something special. I think that's why I really like that first track, because it felt indoory whilst being outdoory at the same time, with great views, but it also felt like an indoor track. Not this time, there we go. Creators are impressive with what they can do sometimes. And I think it would be doing a disservice to not showcase some of these. The idea that karts were in GTA was like a... It was amazing that they decided to even include them. And then we waited a year for tracks, and it feels like it wouldn't be fair to the karts themselves to not showcase how they could best be used. Since Rockstar dropped the ball with it so hard. Even if it's only a small number of tracks and a short showcase, it's at least worth doing. It was one hell of a karting dive. I do like the sound that they've put in for the karts with the tyre squeal. Sounds quite real. We've come a long way from the original kart tracks with Bifters, I know, right? Those kart tracks in the Bifter stage of karts on GTA, where it was just a load of black and yellow tyre barriers all over the place, mapping out a track. Why would you take the Vito Classic? Your testing last year proved that the Vito Modern is 1.3 milliseconds faster around a lap. That's like taking an A-tier car in an S-tier race, which is something that I do sometimes too. Variety, fun. Not everything is about maximum competitiveness all the time. It is tricky. It's quite tricky, the Classic, in comparison to the Modern. The Modern is just so planted. Lap. A longer lap, this one, even though it was about the same distance. But the last track that we did, I think it was longer on the distance, but it was just such a fast circuit for karts that it was over quicker. I almost feel bad because I wanted to give that second track a bit more time. It was so good. From a driving experience, it was the best. Right, so what I can do, those on PC expect a playlist invite. So those were our 3 tracks for PS4. We'll stick with 10 laps. So those were our 3 tracks for PS4. The carts still say non-raceable on the spreadsheet. Oh, I need to fix that then. Now we're going to move over to... We're technically going to be moving over to PC to actually do the showcase. But the first track... the first track is on Xbox One. Originally, it was just ported over to PC. So we're doing all of the races on PC, but the first track is actually Xbox One. Right, this should work. There we go. Look at that! Look at that for a transition. We were on PC, we were on PS4, now we're on PC. Straight in the playlist, ready to go with new tracks. Beautiful. Oh, thank you, Karumi Tokisaki. Appreciate it. Smooth. We'll go at the start again with these tracks. So professional, I know, right? So yeah, the first 3 tracks were on PS4. The links are down below in the description. This track that we're going to do now, is on Xbox One, and I've given the link in the description to the Xbox One version, but there's also the link to the PC version as well, because obviously the Xbox One track was ported to PC. We're playing it on PC, so we're playing that version. So basically, if you're on PC, you've got an extra track to use. If you're on Xbox One, you've got this one too. And then the last 2 tracks are also PC. This is our Xbox One track. That just also happens to be on PC too. I think I've explained that well enough. First person. So an outdoor track. Oh, I should have played it at night. I put it on noon because I put everything on noon. There's a load of lights around the outside that I think look really good at night. That's my bad. There might actually be a video. There's a video in Discord, I think. I'll show it after this, so you can see what it looks like at night. But again, another cool creation. Got some elevation change. We got some, you know, interesting corners. Short circuit again, as kart track should be. A crazy cool grandstand and pit buildings and things like that. Going around some of the skyscrapers. They're just such cool creations for kart tracks, like it just works. There's something about the karts that make them work in these kind of locations. It's a bit more of a spectacle. Keep messing that one up. I don't know how he did the checkered transition parts. Yeah, because it's just like a little bump to a higher level, isn't it? Like it's not like what you'd normally see when it's just a little bump and then over there. This feels like a kart track in Seoul or Tokyo or something. Striped stunt walls. There you go then. Stunt walls. Really cool. I don't know whether my Vito Modern is actually fully upgraded on PC. I assume it is, but I mean, I don't really pay attention to my cars on PC or Xbox, so I'm not sure. Doesn't really matter. The performance difference isn't too much. We're all just having a bit of fun anyway, showcasing some great kart circuits. Not a battle. Yeah, I get the feeling I'm not fully upgraded. Oh yeah, I'm definitely not fully upgraded. Holy moly. That's so... okay, that's much faster. Beep. Really cool location. Putting it in between the skyscrapers. It was cool seeing the elevator go up on one of the skyscrapers. It'd be pretty fun going up that elevator, looking out the window and seeing people race around the kart track. Maybe it is upgraded and Verdlith was just much quicker. Although I don't think I was anywhere near a 30. That was cool. Right, I think there's a video somewhere in this channel. Here we go, yeah. Turtle showed me the video. So we can see what it looks like at night. There. Missed a trick by not doing it at night. With all the lights on the outside, it's so cool. Nice one, Turtle Show. Yeah, that is pretty. Everybody in the next race, for the next track, you can get out and have a wander around. Let's do that before we start the race, like we did with the first track. Yeah, that's very nice at night. Definitely played at night, that one. That's so cool. The lights really work nicely. Rockstar take notes indeed. Ice cream! There is another track that I'm not going to get to showcase because it's not finished. Oh my god, it's so loud! So loud! Shut up! I'm muted. It's not quite finished yet, but it's on Xbox, so when... Can you hear how loud this is? Bloody hell! But yeah, this isn't finished yet, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the link for this track when it's finished in the description because I wanted to showcase it, but it wasn't ready. So I'll put the link for this in the description in between, in the right place, so everything's always linked in the order. So the Xbox has another track to choose if they want to, for anybody who watches this later on down the line, you know. So there should be 2 Xbox tracks if we include this one that I'm not showcasing, but I am showcasing it in a way because, yeah, it's right here. So yeah, there'll be another one. Meanwhile, now we're on to the PC tracks. And I'll get out and have a look around on this one. Because this is the track from the thumbnail. It looks really cool. So I guess it's mostly... yeah, we're completely indoor. We've got all the pit garages. We've got places to like, as if people were watching up there in the little pit lane. Like, this feels like a proper indoor track. This is a proper indoor track feel. A custom grid, yeah. We're on PC, so we've got PC magic going on. How many PC tracks? So we got 2 PC tracks. I can almost smell this. Alright, we're going to do a Le Mans start. Everybody line up here in third person and start running to your kart at 1 minute 30 on the timer. Imagine if everyone was given access to these props instead of having to resort to mods or per third parties to get them. I know, right? Could you imagine? I once did a Le Mans start in a kart race indoor. And out of the pit lane we go. Left behind. This does have the true indoor kart circuit vibes. It really does. Like, from a feel perspective. It's not as fun to race on as that second track, but it really feels like a proper indoor kart track. Including getting stuck on props and walls. Yeah, hidden checkpoints with the props being enough to guide you. Are they under or over? They must be underneath, right? You can see a little bit of light where they are. They must be underneath. The checkpoints. Under the road, yeah. I'll try a bit of first person action. 0.33 miles as well. I saw the track length, which isn't allowed normally. It's too short, isn't it? Isn't it like 0.6 something is the normal track length? Like, it's amazing the things that people can do on PC that consoles don't get to use, or regular PC players don't get to use if you're not using Magic Read mods. Definitely a proper indoor track feel. Oh yeah, I suppose you can use secondary checkpoints these days to make tracks shorter. That's true. There's a little bit of a workaround. Yeah, this is the track from the thumbnail as well, for those who you haven't recognised already. Visually, it was so impressive when I saw it. I thought it's got to be the thumbnail. This is the one of all of them that just feels most like a proper, real indoor kart track. The second one was my favourite to race on. The first one had like the most ingenious use of like the area around the map and the feel, and utilizing little extra features like the vending machines and things like that. Like, that was all the best. The first one did the best. The Xbox One track was incredible at night. Like, the lighting on the Xbox One track was definitely the highlight. Like, all of the tracks that we've seen have all done something the best. like that. And they've all been 100% deserving of being showcased. So if anybody, this is the kind of quality I'll be expecting when we open up the content creator submissions again. No doubt there will be a selection for kart circuits to be submitted. This is the kind of quality that you'll need to be able to be verified and showcased. Everything that we've seen in this stream. No, you can't get these floodlights on console, and regular PC players can't either. This is mods. And there'll be a big use of PC mods on the final track. Not by us, obviously. But there'll be a big helping of PC magic on our last track. I should have stuck to 10 laps. 10 laps would have been fine. I don't know why I changed. Because it looked so small. Kart tracks will be something else. They're not a regular track or an event track. They'll be their own separate category, like a stunt race or something like that. It's amazing what people can do in the creator. Like, you go in the creator and you look at all these props and they're all just building blocks, and people are so good to be able to use all those building blocks to build fully realized things like this. Come on, Rockstar. Showcase these things yourself. Rockstar, all you need to do is take the tracks that I've showcased and linked in the description from this stream and put them in the game. That's all you need to do. Let the rest of the GTA community play things that are of this high quality. Let them use the karts that they've spent like $1 million on. Oh wow, custom race end time as well. It's not the usual 30-second DNF timer. It's 5 minutes. I didn't even know that was possible. They'd need missiles and slipstream and a loop before Rockstar even consider these tracks. I know, right? Amazing. This should not be limited to PC Magic only. I know, right? Only PC Magic gets access to a longer DNF timer. Just make it available, Rockstar. Stop being such dicks. Right, we'll go to 10. Everybody use the stock Vito Classic. This is getting a big helping of PC Magic, this one, as you might have noticed if you can read the description. I think this one is going to win on the uniqueness front. Every track, all 6 tracks, have done something best. The fact that PC Magic can do it means it's actually in the game and it's possible to make it public. I know, right? That's the worst thing. All of these things that the guys who have access to PC Magic can do, it's all already in the game. It's just locked behind the dev creator that only the devs are meant to have access to. These features could be used for everybody. Everybody could have access to all these special props and longer DNF timers and things like that. Custom grids. Such a shame. Lamppost removal was in the creator, locked behind the dev creator, so much longer than it took it for like a year or 2, wasn't it, before they actually put it in the game? Sub-Zexy. Nearly done. I'll be able to come and look after you. Sexy's not very well. Let's have some love in the chat. Bruffy love in the chat. Or regular love, depending on what you have access to, if you're a member or not. Watch your mouth, bruff. A new reset is never too far away. Karting on Cayo Karting. Because why the hell not? I did say it would be a big dose of PC Magic for this one. And that's why I wanted it in stock Vito Classics, because it kind of fits the theme a bit better than the Vito Modern, I think. I've never experienced a kart with a horn before in real life. Damn, this is cool. Cayo Karting works for kart races if you've got the requisite skill to be able to make a track like this around it, utilizing the props and whatnot. Actually compete now that I'm on the same level of kart as everybody. Oh! I shouldn't have said anything. Damn it. So cool. I shouldn't have said anything, I know. I'm being so impressed with all of the tracks tonight. Every single one has been superb in its own way. My favourite is still the second one, I think, which is ironically the one that got the least amount of time showcased. From a driving a kart around it perspective. But I'm going to be putting all of these into my list of tracks to play. Because they're all superb. This is what kart tracks can... Whoa! Can be. Holy moly! I can confirm this is what it looks like when Bruffy goes IRL racing. Thanks for that, Sexy. Appreciate that. She's not wrong though. Oh, damn it. I keep crashing. I've had some good pace. I just keep crashing every lap. Around Cayo Karting. Why so restrictive, Rockstar? Give us races with tyre wear that are already in the game. Unlock the creator. All the dev creator options that are already in the game. Just open it all up. Let us use any prop in any game mode. Any functionality or any car in any game mode. Let the creators of the tracks figure out how best to use these things. There's definitely no better than you, Rockstar. Sorry, no offense intended, but it's just how it is. The creators of these circuits spend a lot more time in the creator than Rockstar do. Fight. The comeback has happened. Yeah, I forgot. No fun allowed. Oh, I overdid it! No! Oh, damn it. I so had the potential to win this one. I wouldn't be surprised if I had best lap. I had good pace. Now that I had a kart that was on the level with everybody else. But I botched it. Too many mistakes. Quite tricky track, to be fair. Quite challenging. Lots of places to go wrong. Very cool. I did get best lap. Love PC magic while hating it at the same time for obvious reasons. I know, right? Ain't that the truth? Thanks, creators of these races, for giving us a glimpse into what we'll never be able to have. Although we're having it, I guess, but all the other platforms and stuff. So yeah, the links for all these tracks are down below in the description. The 3 PS4 tracks that we saw first, the Xbox One track, plus the extra track that I showed the video of that I'll leave a link to anyway, even though I haven't been able to showcase it. As soon as it's ready, I'll put the link to that in the description. And the PC version of the Xbox track as well that we played. And then the 2 final PC tracks. We do have Drag Kings at the end. We should do it in the karts. We haven't needed Drag Kings to lock the playlist to 16 players, but it's tradition, so we'll do it. And then we'll be done. But I thought it was worthwhile to do a little extra showcase like this. Just, you know. It would have been a shame after waiting all this time for kart tracks. Oh, karts are not going to be available because it's not updated. Of course. Let's do bifters. The old karts, what we used to use for kart races back in the day. Everybody in a bifter. You're welcome, Drubert. Good stuff should get showcased. And if you want to race some karts, use the links in the description to get these tracks and race them for whatever platform you're on. Yeah, we're going to do the classic karts now. Karts from 2014. The kart race craze. Bifters with tyre barriers all over the place. They worked quite well, to be fair. But yeah, it would have been a shame to not showcase some of these kart circuits. So I'm glad we've done that. And we will, when the creator, when the community verified program comes back for next gen, I will include the ability to submit kart races, obviously. But yeah, being able to do a stream where it's all kart races relatively soon after the kart races were released in the creator, even though it's a year after karts themselves were released, it's better to do it like this, at least initially, since we're on hiatus for the community verified program. This is one of those curated streams that I was talking about. Snow races next, I think, if we can get together enough tracks. That'll probably be on, I think it'll be the first weekend of January. I'm planning to do that. So that'll be the next time we have a YouTube stream. Until then, if you enjoy my streams, obviously feel free to come to the Twitch streams every Wednesday, Saturday and Sunday. Although not next Saturday. I'm taking Saturday off since it's my birthday on the Friday. Gonna have 2 days. What counts as a snow race? A race that is better in the snow. Like, there's been some tracks before that have, like, some have icy roads. You can play them anytime, but they're better in the snow. Some, like, there was like a trophy truck track on Xbox One that was like you were going down a mountain, and it was using white props to simulate being on a snowy mountainside. But that would be better in the snow, like things like that. So I'll be asking the community verified people and creators to give me some tracks to showcase for that. This is what we used to do for kart races back in the day. I'll steal 4th. Yeah, I should have locked first person. But yeah, I think I've scheduled that to be. It'll be Saturday, the 1st of December. Hopefully, we'll have snow for that. But that's when I'm gonna do a special snow tracks playlist on the content creator streams. And then maybe the month after that, I'm gonna do one of these YouTube streams every month. So maybe the month after that, we'll do like another 5M showcase, showcasing some of the tracks on Project Homecoming. 1st of January, sorry, not 1st of December, 1st of January. So yeah, the YouTube streams will still be happening once a month, just not as part of the community verified showcasing submitted tracks. And this was one of them, one of those curated track streams, and I'm glad I've been able to do this because all of those kart circuits were deserving of being showcased. They were great, and props to all the creators of those. Very nicely done. So yeah, that'll do us for today. Thank you guys very much for being here. We'll be back, like I said, on YouTube probably this first Saturday of next month, and then on Twitch tomorrow. So if you want to come to the Twitch stream. Oh, by the way, the Twitch stream tomorrow is going to be slightly later than normal. As soon as the Formula 1 is done, then we'll start the Twitch stream tomorrow. So yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. Hopefully you've enjoyed seeing some quality kart circuits and you enjoy racing them yourselves. Just got here. Oh well, it'll turn into a video immediately. That's the beauty of this. So you can just go back and watch this stream as a video. All right, thank you guys so much. See you all later. Bye bye.